Well, let's have a look at it. This is the first heat of the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach for 2018. And it's got one of the greats down here at this location, Carissa Moore, chasing a 4th Bells trophy in 2018. Sage Erickson, she struggled with this location, but she's a very different surfer these days and is surfing with a lot of confidence. Bronte Macaulay, I think the move to Winky could really work in Bronte's favour. One of the best backhand surfers on the championship tour. This should be a great way to kick off things here on Good Friday.
Definitely. All three of those ladies, had their chance down there at Snapper. It's interesting to see how they're going to bounce back. I think all of them didn't really get the results that they were looking for.
The bells are ringing here at the bowl, out here at Winky, and it's on.
Thank you, Strider. And we've got a rider-up. This is Carissa Moore, her first wave, the first wave of the event in 2018. 2 nice slices off the top to get started. Building momentum for a big finish here. Draws off the bottom, up into the lip. This wave's going to reel off. Beautiful conditions on day one, as Carissa just throws buckets of water and gets a very solid finish on the inside. Demands some respect, and she's going to get a lot more after this wave.
Well, we've been talking about it all morning, just the down-the-line approach that you have to have on this wave. And you can see Carissa, she's always got those eyes firmly fixed down the line on this first section, but really does reel off some beautiful carving maneuvers, just engages that rail every time she gets near that lip, but then really hooks in on that section. You can tell that she wants to finish off with something strong. So we'll just watch this replay from Sage. Like I mentioned, just no opportunity down the line. Looks like something that she got done out the back. Quick hit. Yeah, Sage just didn't have that same down the line momentum, but you think about...
And when they get on the waves, they're going to be very intense. But out in the lineup, seems pretty even keel. I mean, it's just more anticipation of these sets. And you can see them all the way up at Bells as we see Bronte up and riding now. And, she's getting her first wave there. She had priority, and she got a little antsy, it looks like, because this is one of those deeper waves, but it has a bit of a shoulder. Didn't have that long line to it.
It really did show us what she's capable of. Amazing. A lot of airs, throwing the tail around. She's up at the moment. Looking to back up this 7-point ride. Big drawn out bottom turn into one of her trademark carves and up into the pocket again. So much power in this surfing. As she loads up for a big finish here on the inside. Really pacing herself well at the moment. Not rushing her maneuvers and mixing things up beautifully with that last move.
Incredible surfing from Carissa. Going to be a bit more curry in the way that she gets back into the lineup. But Carissa Moore, okay, the bottom turn on this first section was just so impressive to me. The way she gets right down low and really winds into that one. You can see that she just leads with her shoulders and her head. So much water displaced too. That's something to consider. It's just the fan of spray coming off the rail of that surfboard, and the way she knifes in, there's variation in this wave. Second look, this bottom turn, just incredible to watch the way that she just leans into this bottom turn, really wants to get into that critical section right there, and then just pivots those hips, those shoulders, that head, and then it's looking for that section.
And really making a solid recovery after falling a couple of times there, Sage Erickson, on that end section. Back to live action, out the back. Bronte's going to get her opportunity to get in this heat. There's that vertical approach that Rosie mentioned before. On the backhand, able to drive up vertically into the pocket once again here. Beautiful turn. And this first heat is really delivering. Bronte's going to get back out on the open face here and look for a solid finish herself. And she'll get it.
Good way to get the confidence up there for Bronte. Bronte's sitting out there in third priority. Paddles into this wave. Love the setup turn from Bronte and the way she hooks it down into the critical section. A little bit of a catch of a rail there, but then eyes it off. That wave offered her that critical section to work with, so an opportunity for her to get vertical, and then not too much on this foamy inside section, but she still finishes it off so well. So Bronte, she's kind of making her case for this heat.
Some more was asked for more from the judges, and she really delivered. A 7.43 on her last wave. Sage Erickson, she had a 5.5, and she's up again at the moment, chasing an 8.9 to get herself up into the lead. Nice green face, clean wall to dig into. Sage had to deal with some bumps on the face there, but makes that turn.
Carissa is in complete control of this heat at the moment, and Sage Erickson is trying to fight her way back. Leans into that rail. You can tell that this wave's got a little bit of bump in it, but she really wants this board to respond to every move. You can tell that she throws that last turn.
So having a look at wave number 3, and she just hangs at the top of this ride to harness some speed for this first section. Nice hit straight into that big carb once again, holding that rail from the top of the wave right down through the trough into the bottom, floating down the line, trying to better a 7 to get further ahead here.
And been able to attack the lip, but watch here from Carissa Moore. The variation is what I love from this. It's a different opening maneuver, starts to drip the tail, then gets into that large swoop, the spray going all over the place, and then eyes down the line, finds this floating maneuver. I think she would have wanted just a few more turns on that wave, but 3 dynamic maneuvers from Carissa Moore, all of them different. So then Carissa, she's gone back, had a couple of days, couple of weeks to rethink the approach. I think Carissa's done that.
Oh, definitely. And she's really built some momentum in this heat. 3 rides, all in the 7-point range. She absolutely blitzed her rivals in the first heat of the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach here. And she is marching directly into round 3. We got another big matchup just around the corner. Steph Gilmore will take on Keely Andrew and Coco Ho.